Well, we're here again at White Sands, so I decided to come, and tonight we're going out on St David's Head for a long walk. Um, yeah, so better get cracking and see you out there. So that is where we're going, right out on the end there, whereas last night we were there on this piece here. We've got another bay behind this piece, and then we're going right out where the lights were. Right out there. There we go. And we're going to be right on the end there, on that point over there. Another half-hour walk yet. So that's where we were last night, and behind is the bay where I showed you yesterday, and behind that, where those buildings are, is the car park. And that's how far away it is. I can't remember the name of this. Oh, it is White Sands Bay. That's right. Now you can see Ramsey Island and Ramsey Sound. And if you look, that bit there, that's St John's Point. Yeah, there's some good pollock off of there. There's one place where you can fish up the top. On the top of there, and you're fishing on the grass. It's a bit of a lift, it is. It looks massive from here, but it's not that bad when you get there. Yeah, and you can just see all the currents swirling through Ramsey Sound. And there's the bitches, so we're a bit closer tonight. We're in 6 fathoms of water, so that's 10 feet per fathom, so that's 60 feet when we get out to this point. So I'm out here, and it is 20 to 8, so I'm going to get the sand hill set up quickly, try and get a pollock, try and get them on film if I can, and then we'll put the big baits on then for tonight. Yeah. Right, hot and sweaty, there you go, it's a long old walk. Let's get tackled up, and I'll just show you our home for the next few hours. So basically it's a massive stumble. We had to climb down, it's about 150-200 yards over there. We've climbed down where everyone gets down, it's grass and steppy rocks and that, but it's very steep. Then you've got to come along the bottom of the cliff, not by the water's edge, about 30 foot up, and you walk along, and there's ups and downs. You've got to climb up the first bit, then you go down to a dip, and come up the second bit, and you've got to climb down. It's very tiring, I've got to tell you. It's about probably less than half an hour to the top of the head. Puts another 15 minutes getting to here, and the chap right at the top of the head there, there's someone sitting up there now. Yeah, that's fairly easy to get to. There we go, and round we go, a little panoramic, and there's the sunset. Right, let's get baited and go. Yeah, that's about 7 or 8 casts and not a take. Normally I've had a take by now. So flies going up my nose. Right, I think 8:10. I think I've missed the boat on the pollock. There you go. Such as take that up. So I'll just quickly show you this little. So this is the very front of St David's Head, and then it goes off around the corner, goes off up onto the north coast, Pembrokeshire north coast, then winds its way up to Strumble Head, and then round Fishguard, and then all the way up past Cardigan, and eventually up to Aberystwyth, which is obviously outside Pembrokeshire. It's not Pembrokeshire, but Pembrokeshire stops at Cardigan, and becomes Cardiganshire. I think that's right, Ceredigion, that's it. So yeah, we're right in the front here, and I decided just to move out of that little crevice there and come up on this bigger platform and get both rods out on the bottom now. Give it a couple of hours. If I lose it, if I lose the gear. Don't want to be so late tonight. Want to try and be home before midnight. Yeah, let's give it a go. If I can hold the bottom and it feels reasonably clean according to the spinning rig, well, we'll see. Right, here we go. So finally, and it is 10 to 9, I've actually got the rod set up. Long pulley pennel, and out there short pulley pennel, both with mackerel and squid all lashed together as a combo. There we go, just got look at that for a rocklet. It's about £1 in weight, that is. There we go. Still rocking. Oh, I've got to say, the tide just rushed around then, and I had to break the lines out by hand. The bottom's fairly clean, but it's just the tide. Massive. I'm afraid, at least I haven't blanked, I'm going to knock it on the head and have an early night and get a beer, I think. I've got 7 ounces on and I can't compete with that tide out there. It's mental. Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely colours on him. Yeah. That's definitely a pound. That's about 12-13 inches. It's a good rockling. Not a bad one at all. We put him back. Right, it's coming up to 10:30 on Friday, Good Friday. So I couldn't hack that. I cast in at bang on high water, I think, and it was slack tide for about 20 minutes or so, half an hour, and then it started to race back round to the left. And the thing is, the bottom's clean, but what happens is, if there is anything out there, just the odd bit, but the odd thing or the odd rock and bit of weed, that your line just gets pulled into that with the tide, and then you, oh yeah, bloody rod tip swung around and everything. It was a mad panic there. So I slacked the clutches off and I lowered the rods right down, pointed them in the direction the tide was pulling, and broke the first one out, and that had the rockling on, and then broke the second one out, and I didn't actually break off. I actually got the rigs out and yeah, didn't lose my gear, plus that bonus rockling which saved the blank. Yeah, so it's time to go back to Mum's now. Might see if I can sneak a beer in. So they've got Foster's or something, just fancy it. I actually get an early night tonight, so I don't know what time I'm going to leave tomorrow. Yeah, I need to have some energy. Anyway, all that aside,